superintendent, my superintendent, our superintendent. You know, my daughter went to Boston Public Schools. My daughter went to Timothy in Boston Public School. My daughter went to the Mary Lyons School. Dr. Johnson has been superintendent of Boston since 2007. She heads this school district that has more than 57,000 students in it. And she's focused on improving the achievement gap, making us better, doing the kinds of things that Ruth Batson wanted done for us, making us a leader in schools in the country. You know that in 2010, Boston was named the most improved school district in the world. Our superintendent in 2012 earned the nation's highest honor, the highest honor in our country for urban education. It's the Richard R. Green Award. It's presented by the Council of the Great City Schools. The highest award in the nation. The highest achievement in the world in a school district. This is us. This is Boston. This is something that Ruth Batson started. Dr. Johnson has been superintendent in other places. I know it was fun in Memphis and other places, but Boston has to be the best. We also have an honor for her today. So you have to understand that this is also the Dr. Carol R. Johnson Day for the city of Boston. Here's a proclamation that was put forward. But we also have an award to give her. So I'm going to ask Representative Sanchez to come forward and Susan Batson to come forward with Dr. Johnson. I'd like to give Dr. Johnson a round of applause, a big one. Dr. Johnson.
Good morning. It's great to see all of you here, and I'm honored to be here with Representative Jeffrey Sanchez from the Massachusetts State Legislature, and also with Ruth Batson's daughter, Susan Batson, and especially all of you. You live at a really, really, really important time in history, where every single thing is changing. When I grew up, we could not have imagined an African-American president. We could not have imagined the governor in the state of Massachusetts. We couldn't have imagined Sonia Sotomayor in the U.S. Supreme Court, or Jeffrey Sanchez in the Massachusetts legislature. We couldn't even imagine Elizabeth Warren as a U.S. Senator. You live in an extraordinary time when anything and everything is possible for you. And you know why it's possible? It's only possible because people like Ruth Batson fought for it years ago to make it possible for you to be here today. She cared about you and your education. And you know what? You have to live up to all the sacrifices she made. You have to try harder, you have to work harder, you have to be smarter, you have to value your education, because she fought so that you could get the best education possible. She fought to make schools better in Boston. She fought for kids of color to go to NETCO. She fought to make schools and scholarships available for all of you. And so a lot is possible and a lot has happened because of her sacrifices. But you know something that's really important for you to know? As strong as she was, as willing to sacrifice as she was, she couldn't do it alone. So none of us can do this alone. It requires all of us to work collectively to make sure that every single student gets the best chance possible. Your teachers are working hard on that, by the way. They're working really, really hard to make sure you get the best chance possible. And so I'm just going to take one moment because I think Ruth Batson would want you to know. I want all the teachers to stand in the room because they're the ones that are really pushing hard for you to get the best education and the best thing. You have to show up every day. You have to do what your teachers say. You have to be nice to other people. And you have to work as hard as you can because Ruth Batson expects it of you. And even though she died in 2003, just 10 years ago, I think she's still watching to see if you guys are doing the right thing. Isn't that right, Susan? So, thank you so very much for this honor, and thank you for all you do.